Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host.
Repaints. It seems repaints are a way for toy companies to get the most out of a mold without investing a lot of time and money. At first, repaints seem like we are getting cheated, since we want new molds and characters, but funny enough, we still buy them. Probably due to most collectors being completionists, like myself. So the question is this Goku worth your time and money considering he seems like a repaint of a 3-year-old mold? Let's find out in this toy review of SH Figuarts Kaiohken Goku.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host Dexter, Arafiles, and today I have a very special review for you, and it's no other than the Kaiohken Goku from the 10th anniversary event that happened in New York. Now I know this event is happening all around the world, so this is not the only place, or New York is not the only place that you could have got him. You couldn't get him anywhere else that the event is going on. How I got this figure was, as you know, I had a competition, and the winner was Toyman, who was in New York. And lucky for me, he went to the event, and I was wondering if he got one. So we worked out a trade, and I got it to see if it's worth your money.
If you've bought the old Goku, Ultimate Gohan, Vegito, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan God Goku, then you really won't be surprised. Nothing has really changed besides the obvious, his red Kaiohken finish. I gotta say, I am loving this finish and it brings new life to this character's mold. Let's look at his shirt and pants. What you're seeing here is mostly 3 colors of white and pink and red, giving off a unique gradient which defines this figure. The gradient is done throughout and looks amazing. The shirt, belt, boots, and wrist cuffs is mostly black with a slight hint of red added to add to the Kaiohken look. This replaces the classic blues from the original Goku. Lastly, let's look at his head. Much like the rest of his body, his skin tone has a gradient of red which isn't overly done, and this looks especially well done with his angry face, as you can see here. While the hair has a little bit of red, I believe it isn't quite anime accurate as it should be. But it's here and I don't mind it. Regardless, this repaint is well done and adds new life to the character mold. So here we are with the Kaiohken Goku, and we are going to go over articulation and scale. So let's get scale out of the way. Let's see how tall he is. Stand him up straight. He looks to be, with hair, about 6 inches exactly, and at the top of the head, maybe 5.5 inches. And let's compare him to other SH Figuarts. I have Ryu here, as you can see, scaling really well. I have regular Goku here. Since he's a repaint, they have to be the same, so they scale well there too. And of course, we gotta compare it to Marvel Legends. And as you can see, this Goku goes really well with their own series of SH Figuarts and Marvel Legends Hasbro. So let's talk about articulation. Straighten him up here. We have pretty much the same thing as the old Goku here. Nothing is really different. I was hoping that they would have the leg joints of the newer ones, but you know, we don't get it because this is just a repaint. So let's look at the articulation. We have a toe articulation here, we have a ball articulation here at the ankle, we get no swivel at the shin, but we do get one single articulation here at the knee for that bend at the knee. The pants kind of get in the way here. As you can see, it kind of stops it. Never really liked that of the old Goku. I was hoping they'd fix that, but again, just a repaint. Ball joint here, and we have a swivel here at the midsection, and we have this kind of, not really a butterfly joint, but it's the same thing as the old Goku. It's kind of like a ball joint socket here for the shoulder. We have bicep swivel, bend at the elbow with that dual articulation there at the elbow. We have a ball jointed wrist and 2 joints here at the neck, one on top, one at the bottom for the best articulation. I've always loved the Goku in terms of articulation, and this is no surprise. I really like this one too. So there you have it, articulation and scale for the Kaiohken Goku. 2 extra faces, Kamehameha Ball, 9 extra hands, and an exclusive red power-up effect is what you get with this figure. Let's start off by looking at his power-up effect because it's a new thing that you get. The whole theme here is red, and the effect adds to that theme. The effect is completed by 3 pieces as you can see here, and features a semi-translucent look to give off that classic powering up look. I really like it, and it adds to the figure's completeness. Looking at the faces, you get a yelling angry face, a regular angry face, and a neutral face. Note that the regular angry face is an exclusive for this figure and is not included with the regular Goku. Lastly, let's look at the Kamehameha Ball. The gradient of white to red is featured here as well. The ball in the middle is just an opaque white. While I wish there was more pink or red to it, it kinda makes sense that it would be white because it leads to the gradient of the beams, which are pink and red, which follow the overall theme. Regardless, I am quite impressed with it and it fits the character well. Also, it fits these hands as you can see here. With the added addition of the effect piece, I think this figure is a really complete package. Yet I'm starting to question if he's worth the high price he's going for, which is around $200 as of May 2017. I guess I'll have to tell you in my breakdown.
So let's break down this figure, okay? Now let's start off with the negatives. Obviously, this figure right here is exactly the same Goku. Now, if you were at the event and you picked him up, good for you. He's worth every penny. But I've been checking up on eBay and places to get him. He's going for quite a bit. That is $200 for a repaint. The question is he worth it? I've been struggling this for some time, and some people might not like my answer. If I did not get this in a trade, the answer is no. I would not have bought it. He's way too expensive for what people are asking for him. Which comes to my thought that I'm hoping that he's released in the future in other events, like Comic-Con, or maybe other conventions. Because he's a really good figure, and I think he deserves to be in almost anyone's SH Figuarts collection. But since he's an event figure, it's just worth too much. It's too much money. And no, he's not worth the $200 price tag. I'm sorry. If you believe it does, then by all means, go buy the figure. But if you were to ask me, no, he's not worth it. So let's talk about the positives. This repaint is amazing. I love the gradients. It is a total redo of the Goku figure. And to me, if I did go to the event, like I said before, yes, he's worth every penny. And in fact, I'm so glad that I got him in a trade. So yes, very good. I love this figure. If I were to rate him in terms of design, paint, and everything you get with him, he's easily a 9 out of 10 D-stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And let me know, did you pay $200 for this figure? Or did you go to the event and pick him up? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, that's all that we have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.